Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. It's time for another round of Have I Read It? So stay tuned. Hello my lovelies. It is time for the first Have I Read It of 2021. I'm so excited. So if you watched my changes for the new year, you know that this video or this series is going to change slightly, the rules for it, as well as the rules for my Wheel of TBR, because I'm going to have a new TBR game that shows up somewhere between this video and my Wheel of TBR video. So instead of picking 10 books, I'm only going to choose 8 for my Have I Read It, and then the rest will go into extras. But again, if I don't end up with 8, then I will be pulling from my extras to get it up to 8. So not too much less than what I had before. Before I had 10, now I'm having 8. Also, as sort of a gift to myself, Merry Christmas to me, I'm not going to give myself any punishments this month because it's just been kind of crazy, and yeah, I didn't get everything done. But I've gotten so much read, but I've read a lot of extra stuff. So let me go over a few different things. First, one of the changes that I said in my video was if I don't read, like if I'm supposed to read the first book in a series for this and I don't read it, if I have the rest of the series in my extras, I have to get rid of it. Or if I have the rest of the series, period, and I don't read the first book, then I have to get rid of the whole series. So last month you would have seen that I was supposed to get rid of You Are So Undead to Me and Cold Fury. But in my extras, I had the sequel, Undead Much. So instead of 2 getting unhauled, all 3 of these are getting unhauled. Also, at the point of filming last month, I hadn't read Ask For It or Reignited, and there was still a week left in the month, and I can tell you that I did listen to Ask For It on an audiobook before the end of that month, and the one that I had saved was Reignited, and throughout this month I did read Reignited, so I get to continue with this series. Okay, so as for the 10 here, the 10 that I picked that I was going to be reading in December, I can tell you that Shiver and Linger, Tempt Me, and The Glass Spare I have read, but these 6, Because You Love to Hate Me, Jane Unlimited, The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, Eve of Darkness, Teardrop, and Charade, I have not read at this point. And as you can see, it is currently December 21st, so I do have time to try and get some of these done. But whatever I don't get done, I'm just going to add to my extras pile, and I'm not giving myself punishments for it this time. In addition to the 4 that I did read, I actually read 2 others that were part of my extras pile. So I read Forever by Maggie Stiefvater, which is the 3rd book in the Wolves of Mercy Falls series. And even though I don't have it, I did continue and read the 4th book, which is called Sinner as well. I listened to the audiobook of that. And then I also read Tempestuous by Kim Askew and Amy Helms. So I knocked off 2 of my extras, so yay. So I guess out of the 12, I read half of them. And I do hope to finish some of these by the end of this month, but like I said, no punishments this time if I don't. Okay, so I have my January 2018 book haul pulled up here. So let me plug in my headphones and we shall get started. Hopefully I will have done better with January versus how I did with November and December, because those 2 months apparently I didn't read anything that I had bought then. So hopefully I will have done better. Also, I saw in the thumbnail, this is a giant stack of books. All right, here we go. Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing my January book haul, so stay tuned. This is when I changed to my new Completely Melanie thing.
So I have 27 books in this haul. These are all
27 books
that I've gotten either as gifts from websites other than Book Outlet, because I do those as a separate haul, or that I've bought in stores. And like I said, there are 27 of them, so this may take a little while. So sit back, relax, have a snack, and I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so the first thing that I have here is, it was actually a Christmas gift, and if you saw my Christmas haul video, you saw that I got the Wrinkle in Time Quintet.
Okay. Way to start out strong. We have a quintet here. I have read the first book. I have not read the rest. Hold on. Okay, so here are the 4 that I haven't read. So this month I will have to read at least A Wind in the Door, but we also have A Swiftly Tilting Planet, Many Waters, and An Acceptable Time. These are all going to go into my extras, and this is going to go in my, I need to read, or it's going to go in my pile that I choose from for my 8. All right, let's see what else we have.
Okay, so the next book that I was given was actually sent to me by the author, and I read her first book, Bad Reception, and I loved it. And I told her, you know, if I would be more than happy to get her second book, to continue this series, and also to read it and review it on my channel, because I love the first one so much. And she was like, well, let me see what I can do. And then the day after, I believe it was the day after Becca had her car accident, it was just a very stressful time. I opened up the mail, and
so that's Homefront by S.C. Wright, and I did read that, and I hated it, and I've unhauled it. Actually, I didn't read the whole thing. I think I DNF'd it because I was really hating it. Continuing on.
Okay, so the next couple of books actually came in Xander's Owlcrate Junior boxes.
Oh, it's a middle grade.
We have from the November box, because we got a little bit behind, we have Grimm's Fairy Tales.
I did read that.
And we have Nevermore, The Trials of Morrigan Crow.
And I've read that. Yay. Not doing terrible. Awesome. Okay. I also loved Nevermore.
Okay, and then from the December Owlcrate Junior box, we have The Magic Misfits by Neil Patrick Harris.
I have read that. I read that with Xander and really enjoyed it. And I've read the second one as well. And I've bought the third one.
Okay, the next book I purchased from Barnes & Noble. It was in their bargain bin. It was $3.97. And it is called The Ice Queen by Alice Hoffman.
Okay, I have not read The Ice Queen, so give me a second. Okay, this was something I got from, like I said, I think Barnes and no, Books A Million. It's a little like $3.97. It's a short book too. It's only 211 pages, so cool. I don't really know anything about it. A moving tale of love, loss, forgiveness, and spiritual renewal. The Ice Queen is one of Alice Hoffman's finest novels. Okay. Magic with intermittent flashes of reality. Okay. Not doing too bad so far. I'm happy with it. Let's continue like this, and I can actually, maybe, if I've done really, really well, I might be able to actually pull in some extras this time, which would be great.
These next 3 books I actually bought at McKay's used bookstore here in Chattanooga, and I went there looking for something else. They didn't have what I was looking for, which I ended up ordering off of Amazon. But while I was there, I saw these, and Xander had actually asked me to purchase them from Book Outlet, and Book Outlet didn't have them. And I got the Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay.
Okay. I don't know if I ever actually read The Hunger Games. I think I did, but if I did, it would have been before I ever started rating anything or putting anything on Goodreads. So I'm gonna say no, I haven't read them. So let me go grab them. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna put Catching Fire and Mockingjays in the extras pile and stick this up here. All right, so we've only got 3 in this pile so far. All right, let's see what we got next.
Okay, so all of the rest of the books here I have ordered off of Amazon. So the first one is One Dark Throne by Kendar Blake.
Okay, I have read that. Let me see if I actually rated it or not. Oh wait, it was 3 Dark Crowns that I've read. I have not read One Dark Throne. But it looks like I didn't rate 3 Dark Crowns either. So I'm going to have to read that. Plus, I do recall that when I was reading, I was listening to the audiobook of 3 Dark Crowns. And I was listening to that after having surgery. And so I was like recovering from surgery and on a lot of pain meds. And don't really remember anything. So let me grab both 3 Dark Crowns and One Dark Throne. Okay, it looks like I also have Queens of Finburn, and this is like the novellas for it, and it looks like they come before 3 Dark Crowns, so I'm gonna need to read this. So I guess this will be the first thing I need to read. So I'm gonna put that there and put the other 2 in my extras. All right, let's see what else we've got.
Okay, so this next book, I learned about this book from another booktuber, and I totally fangirled when I saw this, and I was just like, I didn't know this was a thing. I've never really been one for comic books or graphic novels or any of that kind of stuff, and I'm beginning to open up to the idea of these, and so I want to try out a few, and this is the first one I've purchased, and I'm actually super excited about it, and that is The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. It's just like, oh my gosh.
I have read that.
Okay, the next book I have is Ready Player One.
I have read Ready Player One. Xander and I read that together before the movie came out, and then we went and watched the movie, and the movie's great, but it kind of infuriated me because it was so far off from the book. But the movie is great by itself. The book is also great by itself. And I really want to read the second book, but I want to wait until it comes out in paperback so I have a matching copy. All right, what else we got?
Okay, so the next book I ordered from Amazon is A Tragic Kind of Wonderful by Eric Lindstrom.
I don't think that I have read that. Let me look on Goodreads real quick. No, I don't have it rated. Let me go grab that. Okay, this one's relatively short, and it says, and I'm just going to read this little part here, for 16-year-old Mel Hannigan, bipolar disorder makes her life unpredictable. Okay, cool. Stick that there. And it looks like on Goodreads it has like a 3.9 rating, so not bad. All right, what's next?
Okay, so the next book I ordered is Warcross by Marie Lu.
I have read Warcross, and I think Wildcard is the sequel. I've read that as well.
So these next 4 books I pre-ordered back in September, and they just arrived. Actually,
Something
they
I
arrived
pre-ordered.
on Friday, I think it was. But I actually had to request a replacement for one of them because the back cover was torn on it. So I had to wait for that. And that came in the mail today. So I'm super happy about that. And that is the Darkest Minds series. And it's the new paperback covers that come with exclusive content. So here's the Darkest Minds. Then we have Never Fade, In the Afterlight, and Through the Dark.
Okay, so I did read The Darkest Minds, the first one. Xander and I read that together before the movie came out so we could go and watch the movie. And we never got around to continuing the series. So I need to do that. I'm probably gonna have to read The Darkest Minds over again, just because I'll need to refresh it in my memory. Yeah, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna put The Darkest Minds in here. Also, I don't think I ever rated that on Goodreads. Let me check. Oh no, I did. I gave that 4 stars. You know, I'm just gonna put this as sort of an extra, one that I am gonna read, but I'm gonna make it so I have to read Never Fade, which is the second book this month. And then the other 2 will go into my extras pile. All right, what else we got?
So the next 2 books I ordered because I actually got the 3rd book in this trilogy from Book Outlet, but I wasn't able to get the first 2. And I tried going to McKay's used bookstore to see if they were there, and they were not.
I know it's coming.
So I had to order them from Amazon. But I'm actually really glad I did, because I got a special edition on one of them. Okay, so I ordered A Darker Shade of Magic and A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab.
Okay, so which one's first? I think it's A Darker Shade of Magic is the first one. Let me look. It is. And I did read that one, and I gave it 4 stars, but I haven't read the second one, and I feel like I'm gonna have to reread the first one. So I'm gonna have to do it just like this. I have to reread the first one in order to do the second one. Let me go get them. Okay, so these 2 here are not gonna count towards my 8, which means I'm gonna have to do at least 10 anyway. But I'm gonna put this one in that pile there. How many are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in that pile. All right, okay. Let's see what else we got.
And then the last 3 books that I got, they're
Only 3
actually
more.
graphic novels again. And these I have seen a few people talk about, and they just sound so ridiculously cute that I couldn't help but get them. And that is I Hate Fairyland by Scotty Young. And okay, so this is volume 1, Madly Ever After. Then we have volume 2, Fluff of My Life. And then volume 3, Good Girl.
I've read all 3 of those. Yay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this month worked out so much better. Oh my goodness. Okay. So in addition to these 2, I have to read these 7 right here. A Wind in the Door, The Ice Queen, The Hunger Games, Queens of Finburn, A Tragic Kind of World, Never Fade, and A Gathering of Shadows. And I have to pick at least one other extra. So I think for that, I'm going to pick Catching Fire. I'll probably go ahead and read that entire series, but yay. Okay. All right, so this is what I have to read right here. Oh. This is what I have to read for my Have I Read It for January. I'm not mad at it. I'm excited. And these others here are going to be added to my extras pile. Though, if I have anything to say about it, I will try to get more of these read. Just because I don't want to read just like the first book or the next book in the series. I want to just complete a series or more. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Have you guys read any of these books? Did you like them? Did you not? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!